Hey guys, all right, we're almost done. We're getting there. We're on part 3. So if you have not watched 1 and you have not watched 2, stop this, go back and watch part 1 and part 2 of 3.1 because this is the third part of 3.1. We were in the middle of talking about Shays' Rebellion. Okay, so this guy named Daniel Shays, he's one of the people who's had his home, his farm foreclosed on because people want their money, and so they're raising taxes and they're calling in their loans and they want, their money now, and the people can't afford it. The average citizen cannot afford these increased taxes. They cannot afford for their loan by the bank to get called in wanting all payment right now, and so they lose their homes, they lose their farms, they lose their property, and Daniel Shays rebels. Okay, they rebel onto Boston and they demand issuing more paper money. Every state can issue paper money, so Massachusetts, make some more paper money for us. We need money. Here's the problem with that, you guys. The more money that you make, okay, the more money you print, the less value that money has, right? Diamonds are expensive because they're rare. If diamonds were growing out of the ground and growing out of plants and growing out of the walls and diamonds were everywhere, all of a sudden they're not going to be so valuable. Okay, paper money holds its value because there's only so much printed each year. If we start printing a whole bunch of extra paper money, it's not going to be as valuable as it once was because there's more of it to go around, right? And so anyways, they charge Boston and they have this big rebellion with lots of farmers and stuff demanding stopping of foreclosure, demanding more paper money, demanding the government to help with this situation. That's the whole point of government, right? Is to help the people and protect the people. And so what is going to happen through this event is that the rebellion, Shays' Rebellion, Daniel Shays' Rebellion, is going to show that, the AFC, the Articles of Confederation, they have failed the people. It's not working. We don't have a strong enough national government. The federal government is failing us. We need help. Okay? So it's going to bring attention to the point that the country as a whole, we don't have any money. And you need a country in order for a country to run, you need money, right? And the federal government, the central level government, they don't have any power. And although we were skittish and although we were afraid of giving the national government too much power after everything we went through for England, you can understand where the people were coming from, why they were freaked out, okay? But they've learned the lesson that, hey, all right, there's got to be a balance. They had all the power, and now we've given the federal government like none of the power. We need to find the middle ground, right? Maybe not give the national government too much power, but it does need some to function. So Shays' Rebellion brings a light to the fact that the A's of C's, the Articles of Confederation, are a failure, and we have not properly given enough power to the federal government to be successful. Okay, so what this ends up leading to, Daniel Shays' Rebellion, is that we're going to hold a meeting, okay, Constitutional Convention. We're going to discuss how we can go about fixing the AFC because it's got problems. It's a big fat mess and we need to fix it. If you're still writing, push pause because here we go. Make sure you busted out that super duper very important highlighter color. You got it all good to go. And here we go to the next slide. Okay, FYI, in case you haven't gotten this yet, really the number one thing you guys need to walk away with is our first attempt at central government, federal government, national government. Remember, they all mean the same thing. Okay, our first attempt at national government, which was the Articles of Confederation, was an epic failure. Epic failure. All right, there's some Shays' Rebellion video clips for you. Okay, you don't have to watch all of those, nope, but you got to watch a few, okay? Make sure you look at those in the supplemental clips. And we are done. I told you part 3 would be nice and short. So walk away knowing AFC, epic failure, lots of problems, did not help, no power in the federal government pretty much at all. Yes, they had the Northwest Ordinance success, and we figured out how to make states, and we outlawed slavery in those new states. That's awesome, good job. AFC, excellent, but that's like pretty much their only win, man, all right? Everything else they did was an epic failure. And so walk away knowing we realize that it is an epic failure and we need to meet to fix it. And that's what's going to happen next when we get to 3.2, when they all meet and they figure out what the heck are we going to do with this big fat mess. Okay, so keep that in mind. Don't forget to write your summary. We had, what, 6 questions? 6 times 2 is 12. You're looking at a minimum of 12 sentences for a good detailed summary. Don't forget your left-hand side questions on your notes, guys, and I'll see you next time. Have a good day.